Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross and Diana Day in...
Coming to the garden, Jim. The school this afternoon, the school this afternoon. E-I-R-D-O, the school this afternoon. Smashing. The teachers in that dome can take a running jump. Hello? What's that taxi just stopped outside our house for? It's one of them biggers they use for weddings. Flippin' heck! My granddad's getting married. I thought he was up to something. Cornflakes 3 mornings running. Oh no, it's Mr. Higginbottom. But that's not his taxi. I'll have him on. I say, my man, take me to the club and hurry.
Sorry, sir, this taxi's not for public. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I'll give you a club. I'll belt you with one.
Well, really, belt you with one. Honestly, the peasants of today. They ain't got the breeding like what us gentry have. They're positively ignorant.
Be careful what you say. This taxi can be used for funerals as well. I'll move away from the door while I get out. I want to pop in and see your granddad.
Right, Mr. Higginbottom. Hey, before you go in, get yourself another customer for a wedding.
Who?
Hello, Jimmy.
Daft Alfie Hall? He'll never marry your Susan. By the time he's worked up enough courage to pop the question, he'll have forgotten what it is.
What's it with you standing there? Are you not going to school this afternoon?
No, he's going to a wedding.
Oh, I wonder why I was outside. Shut up, you. I'm sorry, Mr. Higginbottom. I like your white hat and coat.
This is his new job, Alfie. He's the new ice cream man. Signor Horatio Higginbottomio. Go on, ask him for a sixpenny tub.
I'll give you a 40 in a minute. Out of your way, the pair of you.
Alfie, how do you manage to annoy Mr. Higginbottom like you do?
I don't mean to annoy. I annoy Mr. Higginbottom.
Don't worry, so do I. Now, what is it you want, Alfie?
Well, I've called for your Susan to take her back to work on my motorbike, and she said, don't forget to get some petrol, because the last time you ran out and I was late, but I can't remember whether I arranged to get 1 gallon a metre at 2 or get 2 gallons a metre at 1. It is Wednesday, isn't it?
Come in the house and have a lie down. Give your tongue a rest.
Oh, shut up. No, I only wondered what day it was, seeing you coming home at lunchtime. Why aren't you at school?
Well, if you must know, Alfie, our school's overcrowded, and I've given up my place for somebody who needs all the learning he can get.
Yeah, what?
Yes, so if you'd like to buy my cap and satchel, you can start tomorrow.
Hey, shut up and let's get in the house.
After you, age before beauty.
Oh, there you are, Alfie.
Hello, Susan.
I thought I heard your motorbike. I'm afraid I haven't had my lunch yet.
Oh, well, I got a bit mixed up over our arrangements, and I'm not sure whether I'm going home first and coming for you at 2, or coming for you now and going home later.
What?
He means he doesn't know whether he's coming or going.
Look, funny boy, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at school.
Oh, we've taken the afternoon off.
Oh, what for?
We heard the teachers might be going on strike, so we've come out in sympathy.
Take no notice of him, Susan. Shall I go home for my lunch and come back later?
Oh, no, Alfie. Mother will cook you some lunch.
Oh, no, but I wouldn't like that.
What?
No, I mean, I wouldn't like to put it to any trouble.
Oh, all right, then. I'll cook something for you.
Oh, I'd like that. What are you going to give me?
Indigestion.
Oh, clear off. Don't tell Mother why you're home from school. She's in the living room. Come on, Alfie, we'll go in the kitchen.
You're right, Susan, and ignore Jimmy. I'll eat your cooking, whatever it is.
He must have a stomach like an elephant. Right, I'll better see me mum and find me football things. Hello, Mum. Jim's back.
Oh, hello, Jimmy. I was just... Here. What are you doing home from school at lunchtime?
I've resigned.
That'll do. Just tell the truth. Come on.
We've got the afternoon off in our class. And if you don't believe me, ask repeating Reggie.
Repeating Reggie?
Mr. Wainwright. He teaches us nature study. And he always repeats everything. This morning he said, boys, boys, I have some good news for you. Good news, very good news. The headmaster's given you the afternoon off as a reward for offering to tidy up the old people's gardens next Saturday morning. Class dismissed, dismissed. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So here I am, back here. I'm home, I'm back.
All right, that's enough. I suppose you'll be wanting some lunch now.
Well, we had some at school before we left, but if there's any going, I'll try and force myself.
Don't you be so greedy.
I'm only kidding, Mum. I mustn't eat too much because we're playing football this afternoon. That reminds me, I left my things here. Where are they?
I moved them in the wash house. They were filthy, especially your shorts.
Well, you always wear dirty shorts when you play with our mob. If you wear clean ones, they all shout, City Clitheroe! Oh, what a sight! His football knickers are whiter than white.
Oh, very funny. Look, before you go in the wash house, just take these 2 cups of tea in the front room, will you?
What? But the snoggers are in the kitchen.
They're for your granddad and Mr. Higginbottom.
But they don't snug. Mind, they do sometimes have the after closing time.
Look, hurry up and take this tray into them.
Right, Mum.
And don't start any trouble. They're left, huh?
Were they? I'll soon alter that. I'll have a crafty listen, see what they're talking about.
Ah, you're right, Higgy. That new barmaid's a real charmer and no mistake.
Charmer? She's the best-looking bird who ever pulled a pint. I wouldn't mind giving her the lift home in my cab one night.
Well, if you did, I'll bet you wouldn't charge her as much as you charge me.
Well, let's face it, Pete. Who'd want to have a crafty cuddle with you?
I'll soon wipe that grin off his ugly mug. Hello, Grandad, Mr. Higginbottom. Hey, bye, that was a good joke. You just told me Grandad.
Joke? What joke?
About you giving that smashing barmaid a lift home and asking her who wants to cuddle me Grandad. Very funny. I'll tell it to Ozzy so he can tell his mum.
You'll do no such thing.
Jimmy, just put that tray down here, will you?
All right. I thought Mrs. Higginbottom might enjoy a laugh, Grandad. I mean, you're always saying she doesn't get much fun out of life.
What?
Shut up, will you, Jimmy? What are you doing home from school anyway?
I've been sent home. The headmaster said, Clitheroe, you know more than we do. We can't teach you anymore. Go home and start your own school.
Listen to him. No wonder my Ozzy calls him Big Head.
Well, I'd sooner have a big head than a big fat thumb like him.
Well, I must get down to the shops. They soon get crowded on Saturdays. Are you going out, Father?
Right, Pat. I've got a couple of things to do. I'm going to take my garden shears down to the ironmonger's and get my hair cut.
Honestly. The things some people will do to save 4 bob. Hey, after he's finished with the shears, does he give you a singe with a blow lamp?
Now you can cut that out. We had enough of your humour Wednesday lunchtime.
Yes, Jimmy. You just get ready to go out. Have your sandwiches all ready? You say you'll be back this afternoon?
Well, repeating Reggie said so. He said, boys, you can tell your parents you should arrive back home about 2. So I'll see you at 6 o'clock.
Oh, somebody at the door, Pat.
It's Alfie. I just saw him through the window. I'll go.
Hello, Jimmy.
Sorry, we don't want any today.
You are?
Are you the man who sells shaving brushes?
I brought the election boots Susan left out for me to deliver for the Church Ladies Committee.
Oh, well, come in, madam.
Thank you.
Hey, shut up. Oh, hello, Alfie. I'm just dashing off to the shops. Did you want something?
Yeah, the shaving brushes for the Church Ladies.
He meant the brushes for Susan, didn't you?
That's right, Susan shaving brush. No, the boots.
Oh, I know the ones you mean. They're on the sideboard. Jimmy will give them to you before he goes off to school.
Yes, you'll give me a lift, won't you, Alfie?
Oh, I can give you a lift to school. What, on a Saturday morning, Jimmy?
That's right. We love that place so much, We can't bear to be away from it.
Jimmy. No, Alfie. The boys are going to do some gardening down at the old people's cottages.
Ah, that's nice.
Well, I've got my shears, Pat. I'll walk down the road with you. Oh, hello, Alfie.
Yeah, my Mr. Sinclair. Are you going to do some gardening with Jimmy with them shears?
No, he's going to get his hair cut.
Now, that'll do, you and your jokes.
But I am going to get my hair cut.
We're on a sheep farm.
Alfie, I think you're going to get a short back and sides any minute now.
Jimmy, stop it. Come on, Father, I must get those groceries. Don't forget to pull the front door through when you go, Jimmy.
Right, Mum. Ta-ra. Come on, Alfie. I'll get them boots for you.
Hey, your granddad seemed annoyed about my little joke. In fact, he didn't seem pleased to see me at all.
Yeah, well, in future, when you call, just turn round.
Turn round? Why?
Well, he's always saying he's glad to see the back of you.
Oh, Sal, remember that. Hey, if you're going to be cheeky, I won't offer to take you.
Where? To school?
No, to the... Oh, I forgot to mention it when the others were here. It completely went out of my head.
Through that hole in the top?
Yes. So.
Sorry, Alfie. Where did you want to take me?
To the football stadium this morning.
Did John play football this morning?
This is a special game. The All-Star football match.
You see, I knew it wouldn't be the first team in the All-Stars football match.
Yeah. All the pantomime stars and that. They had some tickets for it at work, so I got to. Look here, they have... Don't snap.
Let me see. Grand All-Stars match. Many famous names. Kick-off 11 a.m. Smashing. We can make it easy. And we'll eat my sandwiches at half-time. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute, Jimmy. Isn't there something you've forgotten?
What? Oh, yes, me rattle. I must take that.
Not your rattle, this gardening trip. Your teacher will be expecting you.
Oh, heck, I'd forgotten repeating Reggie. Yes, he will be expecting me.
Oh, it's a pity because you would have enjoyed it. My dad was going to go, but he's ill in bed with a cold. Well, we don't know if he's got a temperature because we tried to take it. He sneezed and blew the thermometer out of bed. It broke.
Broke the bed? He must be a good sneezer. Hey, that's it, Alfie. That's the answer. Somebody's ill in bed.
Oh, no, my dad had just told you.
No, somebody here. Me mum.
Your mum? Ah, she's just gone out.
You know that, and I know that. But repeating Reggie doesn't. Come on, where's that phone?
Hey, now what's he up to?
He can't expect me to go gardening if somebody's ill in bed.
Hey, now listen, I'm not going to stand by and hear you tell your teacher a pack of lies.
I'm not going to tell any lies. I'm just going to ask him a simple question. Here's the school number.
Look, you should be out gardening for the old people this morning.
Oh, I'll go and do a bit some other time. Now, just listen while I blind repeating Reggie with science. Hello! Is that you, Mr. Wainwright? Sir? Good. Jimmy Clitheroe speaking, sir. Sir, I've got a problem, and I want your advice. Your advice. If a lad had a mother who is ill, on a Saturday morning, should he stay at home and help her, or go out gardening with his pals?
Right, here we are, back home again.
Ah, there you are, Clitheroe. There you are.
Oh, heck, it's him. I'm off.
Hey, Alfie's coming over.
Just a minute, boy. I want a word with you. A word.
Oh, hello, sir.
How's your mother, boy? Your mother?
Oh, they're both, she's, the same as she was this morning, sir. I'd better go in and ask if she wants anything.
Well, I'll pop in and see her for a moment. Just a moment. Second.
No, you can't do that. She doesn't want to see you. I mean, she's...
You mean she shouldn't have visitors because she's resting?
Yes, and you can't argue with a doctor. Can you, sir?
No. Of course not. What exactly is wrong with her, doctor?
Mr. Wainwright was talking to you, doctor.
Me? I'm not the double.
He's not sure. Sorry, doctor. Well, I'll have to go in, Mr. Wainwright. Come in, Doctor.
Yes, I must be off to the newspaper office. It's a pity you couldn't come gardening with us this morning, James. You'd have had your picture in the paper tonight with all the other boys.
Oh, well, it can't be helped. What picture, sir?
Well, the editor of the paper, our local, the Gazette, was so pleased with our little efforts to help the old people, he's writing an article about it, a column, a feature. And when I told him on the phone that I'd taken a group photograph of the boys at the gardens, he said to bring it along and he'll print it, publish it, use it. Well, I must go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye. Doctor, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Say goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor. All right, Jimmy, if your Mum and Grandad see that photo in the paper, what's going to happen?
Dr. Hall is going to get his first patient. You'll be making me a pair of splints for me sit upon.
It's not funny, Jimmy. You're in dead trouble.
I know. There's only one thing for it. We've got to stop from putting that picture in the paper.
But you can't. Hey, and what do you mean we have to stop them?
Well, you're in it as well. Who was it who bought the tickets and talked me into going to a football match when I should have been gardening?
Oh, you into it? You little fibber.
Now, look, Alfie, I'm only a boy. You're a man. You should have known better.
Now, look here. Even if I wanted to, there's nothing I can do to help.
Reggie can't have gone far by now. We could catch up with him on your bike and...
Yeah, and what?
Cosh him.
Don't talk daft.
Well, run over him. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Over one toe. And then I can offer to take the picture for him.
Ah, it's no good. You can't get it off him now. And once he gets to the Gazette offices, they'll send the picture over to a Mr. Martindale who'll check it and then send it to the printers.
How do you know about this, Mr. Martindale?
Because I took him some photos that were taken at our works dance the other week.
Oh, so you've seen him?
Yeah, 3 times.
3?
Yeah, but once when I took the wrong envelope and he said he couldn't print my mum's insurance policy and... the second time when I took the right photos taken at the dance.
You said 3 times. Did you go to get the photos back when you finished with them?
No, I went to get my crash helmet back that I'd left on his desk.
It figures. Anyway, be sure to remember you after all that performance, so he wouldn't be suspicious when he saw you. You could get us in his office.
Yeah, well, that's true, but what for?
It's obvious. Once Reggie hands over the photo of all the lads, we nip in and get it from Mr. Martindale.
How do we get it from Mr. Martindale?
Cosh him?
Don't be so bloodthirsty. Look, you can't stop that picture going in the paper now. You've had it.
All right, then I'll just have to stop the paper arriving at our house.
Well, I suppose you might be able to tear the picture out. What am I saying? No, you mustn't do any such thing.
That's a very good idea you've suggested, Alfie. Oh, where's that blinking paper, lad? If he doesn't come before my tea's ready, I've had it. Oh, come on, you slow coach.
Jimmy, your tea's ready.
All right, Susan, I won't be long.
Mother said you to come in now.
All right, big mouth, I heard you. I'm waiting for the I'm just finishing off.
Finishing off what?
You, if you don't leave me alone.
Oh, I will. You can stop out there all night for all I care.
Oh, where is he? I'll bet he delivers it while we're having tea. Oh, heck, if he does, he'll have his supper in hospital.
Your tea's on the table.
I know, Big Ooh. Thank you, Grandad.
Well, come on in then.
I'll only be a minute, I'm just...
Did you hear me?
They can hear you in Scotland. I'm coming.
That's better. I don't know what got into you today.
I don't feel hungry anymore.
The last time you said that was after your 5th helping of trifle.
Hey, Arson, sit down.
Oh, thanks, Mum. Oh, cream slices, smashing.
Well, why don't you eat some bread and butter first?
Why don't you leave home?
That'll do, Jimmy.
Well, she's always on at me.
You've been told not to talk with your mouth full.
You'll be talking with your mouth full in a minute, a mouthful of fist.
That's enough of that, Jimmy.
Well, it's always me. Why don't you ever tell Scraggy Neck off?
I'll smack your cheeky face in a minute.
For goodness sake, will you be quiet and let's have our tea in peace?
That's telling her, Grandad.
I'm talking to you as well. Now let's have our food in silence.
Oh, that must be the paper. There's something I want to say in it tonight.
I'll get it for you. Oh, I'll finish my tea.
Apart from the cake you've just crammed in your mouth, not to mention the one in your hand. Now, just sit down.
There you are, Mum. I've finished. I'll get the paper. Save me another cake.
Oh, that boy. You just can't figure him out.
I know, you'd think it was a matter of life and death getting that paper.
Another cup of tea, Mother?
No, thanks, love.
Grandad?
I think I can manage another, please.
Honestly, they want to get rid of that paper, lad, and buy a carrier pigeon.
What's the matter now?
He rolled the paper up before he put it through the letterbox. Look, the back page is all torn.
Oh, there's a wedding picture I wanted to see.
The back page is ruined now. No point in keeping it, Grandad. Tell him you want to hate me back.
Don't throw it on the fire. What do you want to do that for?
It was all torn. And anyway, there was only a few daft photographs on it. Nothing important.
Give me that paper. Yeah, well, at least you haven't burnt the football results.
Oh, I was careful about that. I'm glad about that.
I'll get it, Mother. I expect it's Alfie. Perhaps he's got a paper.
Oh, heck. I'll come with you.
Just you behave yourself.
Yes, Ma'am.
Mind, let me open the door. Hello, Alfie.
Hello, Alfie.
Hello, Susan. Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, what lovely flowers.
Yeah, they're for you. Jim, I mean. Susan.
Ignore him, Alfie. Take your coat off.
Right, Susan. Hey, it's dark in here. Oh, there's no light.
Ooh, it's quick, you know.
The bulb's burnt out. Come in the living room, Alfie.
I'll just hang my coat on the hall stand. Hey, up!
Who put the hall stand on the floor?
Alfie, are you all right?
Oh, me legs. Look at me flowers. They're ruined.
Well, never mind. Come here and sit down.
Right, yeah.
Who is it?
Alfie Hall, the lad with the stuttering feet.
That'll do, Jimmy. Your leg's badly hurt, lad.
Oh, my leg's all right. I fell on Susan's bouquet.
I bet that was painful, Susan.
Oh, be quiet. I'll put the flowers in water, Alfie. You just rest your leg. I won't be long. Well, did you get a paper tonight, Alfie?
Yeah, it's in my overcoat pocket. I'll get it if you want it.
I said don't bring one.
Oh, I forgot.
I'll get your paper, Alfie. You just stay there. The whole stand might trip you up again.
Are you all right now, Alfie?
Yes, thanks. My ankle's swollen a bit, I think, but I can always bathe it in something.
Cup of tea, Alfie?
No, I think I'll use mustard and hot water. Oh, a cup of tea. Yes, please.
Oh, Alfie, where do you go for your papers?
That all fell on the bus station. Why?
Take your trade somewhere else. He sold you one without any back page.
What?
Well, that's nice. I was going to look at Alfie, seeing you burnt mine.
I'll get it.
First you burn our back page, then you bring Alfie's paper in without a back page. There's something fishy here.
It's Mr. Higginbottom.
Yes, he does walk a bit like a penguin.
Get up, you. Come in, Higgy.
Oh, thanks, Pete. I know I wasn't due to see you till later, but I thought you might like to look at this.
Let me see. Oh, tonight's Gazette. Oh, good.
Oh, heck.
It's this photo on the back page. My Ozzy and all the other lads doing the bit for the old folk.
Oh, Aunt Jimmy should be on that.
Well, if he is, he's hiding behind his shovel. There's no sign of him anywhere on this photo. My Ozzy told me to bring it round here to show you all. He said, Dad, tell him one of the lads on that photo is Daft Jimmy, son of the Invisible Man.
Well, the little sneak. I'll give him gardening. I'll plant his head in the rockery.
Those involved with the Clitheroe Kid this week were Peter Sinclair as grandfather, Patricia Burke as mother, Danny Ross as Alfie Hall, and Diana Day as Susan, with Tony Melody as Mr. Higginbottom and John Graham as the teacher. The recorded program was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the Kid himself.
I thought you'd like to know. I had to spend all day Sunday digging the old people's gardens. Then I had to give repeating Reggie a note, saying my mum had never been ill at all. He took out his cane and said, dear, 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 as he clouted me rear.